Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Weir, and I gotta tell you, I love life. But when I'm not being a husband, a father, grandfather, an author, or a practicing chiropractor, I'm the host of the television show, Loving Life with Dr. Tim Weir. I love to cook. I love to travel. I like to spend time with people who do what they love and love what they do. Join me and my guests for the next 30 minutes as we help you discover how to love life. Hey, listen, one of the biggest things I find with businesses nowadays, and the reason they don't often succeed, it's not that they're underfunded or anything like that, it's that they're obscure. Nobody knows about them. So my guest is Brian Schmidt. He's with BJS Design Studio.
Hello, how are you doing?
In the humongous city of Wake Forest.
Right, yeah, we're, hey, small but mighty.
Bustling, isn't
Small
it?
but mighty, just like they say for, small businesses out there, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a great little town, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about this whole thing of how to get your name out
Sure.
and it look good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the big things that I've been doing for several years now is working with businesses and individuals who really just need to either ramp up their business model or brand themselves, or, hey, I have this, conference coming up, I need X, Y, or Z.
Sure.
So, whether it's a brochure, whether it's a huge trade show, that's what I do. I mean, I've been doing that for 20 some odd years now, so.
Now, because everybody's different, and people who are not, I hate to say this, artistic or something, have a hard time visualizing an empty piece of canvas and seeing it filled, but you kind of look at stuff and see stuff.
Right, I try to consider what their needs are. I look at their, look at their market, what's the concept behind what they're trying to get out there. What does their business do? What is their business model? Who's their target audience?
Right.
And really try to focus in on what's going to work the best for that event, for that business as a whole, and kind of determine visually what's going to work for that, what's going to get the correct message across, what's going to resonate the most with people. And I come at it from, I hope, a really creative side in terms of, it's not just, here's a photo that we like. It's more of, it's more of, really kind of dialing in on the emotion, the concept behind the message, and then finding the right photo or other artwork that kind of gets that point across.
Well, I mean, you can go into for example, a bookstore.
Yes.
And you can see 50 books on the same type thing.
Sure.
But there's something about one cover that just draws you.
Oh, sure.
And that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
What is it that you can put out that's going to draw somebody, right?
Right.
So we got, and these are just a couple of examples.
Right, these are just a couple of examples. This is the most recent. I just finished the new 2018 annual report for North State Bancorp. My client, which is a communications firm out of Durham, they work as kind of the go-between between North State Bank and myself. And they kind of, lead me towards, hey, here's what the client is looking for.
Right.
Sometimes there's a theme involved in terms of, hey, this year's annual report theme is going to be about, believing in yourself, believing in, your business, and really kind of putting yourself out there. Other times it's more of, hey, we need, to get this out pretty quickly. We're behind 8 ball or something like that. But, in this case, they really liked some of their bank artwork, and we wanted to kind of just make it more about the bank, the people that you meet there, and
cool.
and the financials behind all that, and
So you've
then-
got everything from.
And this is just a little CD cover I had done several years ago as a portfolio piece. It
Right.
wasn't something that I did for Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah.
It was just my own iteration
Yeah.
of one of his, and just to kind of show that, hey, this is the type of stuff that I can do. You've got an insert for a CD cover. You've got a CD tray back insert that goes kind of behind the flap there, and so from annual reports. Here you've got brochures, and not all brochures are just 8.5 by 11 folded a few times.
Trifolds.
Here you've got a ring bound brochure with die cut tabs. You've got different categories, and really kind of like helps to
That's really
kind of
awesome.
separate things and into, you know, what someone might be looking for.
Yeah. So, because we talked a little bit earlier too about website design and even like banner ads and that kind of stuff. Those are all things that you can do.
Oh yes, I do anything from, you know, business cards to trade show graphics, billboards. I mean, small, big, doesn't matter. I mean, it's all, to me, it's all design, and that's
Right.
what I love to do, and it's what I live to do. It's been, you know, a part of me since I was a child, just drawing at home. You know, just that whole art and coming up with, you know, just creative elements and just art in general.
Now,
really,
how important is it to have this match this and this match this and this match this?
Oh well, it's pretty darn important. I mean, when you have, it's really all about your company's branding. It's all about conveying the same message consistently. It's all about looking the same. It's all about, you know, authoritativeness. It's all about, you know, this. People recognize this as you. You know, if you design, you know, one thing one way, it's got to have elements from your overall brand. So it's got to look like it's your, you know, it's your brochure. It's got to look like it's your banner or whatever it is. So it's got to, people have to look at it and say, oh yeah, you know,
That's
and the more they see it, they're like, that's so and so's. Yeah.
It's like a big red target bullseye. We kind of know
Oh
what
sure.
that is.
Oh
don't
yeah.
we?
I mean, and that's all you need to see these days. You need to see that target. You need to see the spot little dog with his bullseye. Yeah.
And
you
you got it
recognize
made.
that. Yeah.
But it takes a lot to get to that point.
It does. Yeah. It doesn't happen overnight. Correctly.
Repetition.
Yes.
Listen, you might be, I don't even know where you're at, California, Alaska, it doesn't make any difference.
Right.
You can get a hold of Brian. You've got his website right here. Find out if he can be a part of your getting out of obscurity.
Sure.
So awesome to meet you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
Listen, more coming up. Don't change the channel. We got more.
Dr. Tim Weir wants people like you to enjoy life to the fullest, and he has written several books. These down-to-earth, easy-to-read resources will help you love life. For example, You're Not Crazy, An Overcomer's Guide to Fibromyalgia. This book has helped hundreds of people. Or How to Reboot Your Brain When Drugs and Therapy Have Not Worked. This amazing book will help you or a loved one retrain the brain. Wake Up and Dream is a wake-up call so you don't sleep through life. Go to www.drtimweir.com and order your copy today.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Weir's Relax Formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax.
Last night I took my first dose of this and I had calm legs for the first time, probably in months and months.
So, if you're not sleeping right, get Dr. Weir's Formula and you will have an amazing night's sleep. Go to relaxformula.com and order today. Relaxformula.com. That's relaxformula.com.
Are you always digging through a drawer full of tools? Well, now there's a simple solution. The amazing Kelvin 23. With 23 tools in one, you can tackle hundreds of everyday jobs. Hang pictures, assemble furniture. You'll never run out of reasons to use your Kelvin 23. Super tough and lightweight. The driver locks at 90 degrees for extra torque. Has a powerful magnet for loose screws. And a flashlight. So don't wait. Get your Kelvin 23 now. Call now and we'll throw in this durable canvas pouch. Only $29.99 for 23 tools in one.
All right, I'm telling you, we're in an epidemic in the world over bad health. People just dying everywhere because they're not taking care of themselves. And with Gloria Chance, Gloria has a business called Global Breakthroughs.
Yes.
How cool is that, Global Breakthroughs? I mean, why just go for North Carolina? Let's do global.
Hey, the world is so much smaller than it was 20 years ago.
Isn't that
We have
amazing?
access to the entire globe, so we might as well use it.
Exactly. Might as well reach everybody we can.
Yes.
So how did this start for you?
Well, it started out with me actually 4 years from last, so it would have been 2014. I knew that I needed to lose weight, and I was just talking to some friends of mine in a visitation. I was saying, you know, I know how to lose weight. I've been smaller in my life, but it seemed like when you get over 40, I was like going through this challenge of staying, you know, keeping my weight at a healthy weight. And I remember one of my friends, he stood up and he said, if you know what to do, you just need to do it. You need to stop making excuses. He said, because the longer you go making those excuses, you're opening yourself up for disease. Now that was in 2014. It wasn't until 2018 I went to the doctor. I had reached the highest weight that I had been, and I'm only 5'2", and I was almost as wide as I am tall. That was not cool. I went to the doctor, and she was a new primary care doctor, and she jumped all over me, and I was not used to that. I was not used to it. I really took the offense. And I was like,
She
ooh.
ticked you off, didn't she?
Yeah, she ticked me off, and I was really going to change doctors because I felt like she was rough, and because she was like wanting to put me on a drug to control my appetite. And even though I had this eating addiction, emotional eating and that type of thing, I was not willing to put myself on a drug to lose weight, especially when I knew that I really
smart.
had the power to do it. And so what I did.
So let's stop there just a second, because there's drugs, there's those frickin' surgeries. I had 2 patients in 1 year die on the table getting that surgery. So there's got to be a better way to do it.
There is, and weight loss starts from the inside. I had to make up my mind whenever she told me that you need to go on medicine. I need you to lose 10 pounds by the time you come back. I mean, she was all over me, and when I got home, I was like, I need to quit going to her. But I heard this voice in me saying, no, stay with her. So, and I really realized that was the best thing I could have ever done. And sometimes, you know, we want to reject stuff that is the truth because it doesn't come soft. But I needed that in your face, get your tail right.
Yep.
And so what I did, it was amazing because my father had passed 6 months before, and I really struggled, you know, with losing my dad. He was wonderful. And one of the things he would always say, he called me Gloria Jean, my whole name. He called me Gloria Jean, you need to get that weight off of you. It's an abomination. It's not good to be going around here with all that excess weight, because he knew what it would do. He knew the health challenges that he had. And he was really, my feelings weren't hurt because I know that was his way of talking. When you're from the 30s, he was like, you don't want to have health challenges that you could have avoided. Why let the fork pave your way to the grave? And so just all of those reminders, and then the doctor really in my face, I really got serious. So I started losing weight. I wasn't, I maybe lost 5 pounds without really having real structure. Because you know how we can do, okay, I know I can exercise. And I had 4 orthopedic boots in my closet where I had injuries from going to these severe workout things, and it just doesn't work. But in September, I started a program that I really didn't have to do any exercise. It was just eating every 2.5 hours and having a healthy meal, and I was satisfied. And it was amazing because the first week I lost 8.6 pounds. Thereafter, I've lost like 2 pounds a week. And so far since September, I've lost over 60 pounds. And not only did I get my body back, I got my self-esteem back. I really got my happiness back, because even though I thought I was happy, people always thought I was happy because I'm just a kind of happy person. But
I hadn't
really
noticed, Gloria.
I really was not feeling my best because I knew I was not at my best. I had allowed the cares of the world, the weights of the world to just be piled upon me, and we're not designed for that. So sooner or later, if I had not heeded my doctor's instructions and got myself into a system that would work for me, and it worked for me because if I have something that I can follow, or that I can do it, and within 90 days, I was no longer pre-diabetic. Wow. By Christmas, I was like about 30 pounds off by the end of the year. And I'm telling you, I really feel amazing. I no longer have to sleep in a night guard, because I was sleeping in a night guard because I had an Achilles tendon injury. So in the morning time, if I didn't sleep in my night boot, when I got up, it would take me about 30 to 45 minutes for my muscle to get warmed up, you know? And that ruined
your whole day.
Yeah, that ruined my whole day. And then, of course, I had plantar fasciitis, which came from too much weight. We're not designed to carry two people. And when I think about losing 60 pounds, I basically lost 2 kindergartners. I lost like 2 children.
Wow.
by losing 63 pounds. I really lost 2 preschoolers.
Wow.
And that's real. When you think about it in those terms, oh wow, I'm 40 pounds overweight. I'm carrying a toddler. But I just don't think most of the time we think in those terms, and we don't compare it to anything. But I feel better. I've been smaller in my life, in my adult life, in my 30s, early 40s, but I feel better now, over 50, than I did even in my 30s at a smaller weight, because now I'm not just smaller just to be cute or because I want to stay young, but I understand that to stay in the earth, we need a body. And in order for me to stay in the earth, I want my body to function at its best capacity.
And look good.
Hello. And I can fly, and I got room on both sides of my seat. Somebody say, both sides. I'm not, all uncomfortable, ready for the flight to land because I'm about to choke,
Yeah.
At the waistline. So it's just those little things like that, just being able to enjoy that and wanting to. I've increased my physical activity. I'm not doing any rigorous exercise because I really haven't reached my goal weight, though I'm looking great. I haven't reached my goal weight, but
you're almost there.
I'm almost there, and so what I do is I increase my physical activity. I have a stand-up desk for when I'm working at home. I stand up, and I have a trampoline, a rebounder. I stand on that, so I'm like moving, and I move during,
You got so much
commercials.
energy, I don't know what to do.
I know, it's just like.
Listen, if you want to get a hold of Gloria, go to this website. I'm telling you, it's just like electricity over here. Get up with her and find out what she's doing, see if it's going to help you too. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Don't
You
change
are
the channel.
awesome.
We're going to have her back again because she sings too. Don't change the channel. We've got more coming up.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Ware's Relax Formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax. Since I've been using Relax, I don't have any severe muscle aches to speak of, like I usually do. The Relax didn't knock me out. I just got very relaxed and drifted off.
I hear this every single day. Dr. Weir, I'm having trouble sleeping. So I came up with this formula. I call it Dr. Weir's Relax Formula. Now here's the side effect to this. You're gonna sleep so soundly. You're gonna notice a change in muscle aches, and immediately when you drink this, it begins to absorb. Do yourself a favor and order some today. RelaxFormula.com.
You've been injured. You need someone who understands your injuries. You need reassurances. You need a place to heal. You need Raleigh Injury Chiropractic.
I'm Dr. Tim Weir. With over 37 years of experience, I can tell you experience does matter. Call my office today at 919-790-1332.
Are you always digging through a drawer full of tools? Well, now there's a simple solution. The amazing Kelvin 23. With 23 tools in one, you can tackle hundreds of everyday jobs, hang pictures, assemble furniture. You'll never run out of reasons to use your Kelvin 23. Super tough and lightweight. The driver locks at 90 degrees for extra torque, has a powerful magnet for loose screws, and a flashlight. So don't wait. Get your Kelvin 23 now. Call now, and we'll throw in this durable canvas pouch. Only $29.99 for 23 tools in one.
I love magic people. I love people who can do it. It just is amazing. And I'm with Tony Thomas. He's known as Magic Tony Thomas. Thank you for being with me.
Yeah, thank you.
I still have my hand. You didn't make that disappear or anything.
Yeah.
So,
Would you like to see a trick?
oh, I'd love to.
Okay.
I'm waiting here.
Let me show you a coin trick. Now these are real. You can take a look at those. They're called Morgan dollars from
Yeah.
1921. They're real silver. This is the world famous 2-coin trick. So there's 2 coins, and if I put them in my hand just like that, and I take one and put it in my pocket, watch what happens. It comes right back. That's amazing, but you probably want to see it again. 2 coins, put it here. If I take this one out and put it in my pocket, watch. It comes right back. So now you're getting convinced that I'm real magic. Now watch. If I take this coin and I put it in my pocket, now watch. Oh, well, we should probably move on to something else.
Yeah. Wow.
You like that?
Yeah. When did this all start for you?
Well, as a teenager, I enjoyed magic, like a lot of teenagers, and did it a lot, and kind of as a hobby. And then,
Okay, hold on. Did you have the dark suit and the hat and everything?
no, it was like reading a book, and back in my day, without the internet, we would get bored, and so we would actually go to the library and learn things, and so I enjoyed magic, and so I did it as a hobby, and it kind of went away. And then I've been a pastor for a lot of years, and our children's pastor found out that I did tricks. And he said, well, we've got to have you perform for the children. And I thought, well, wait a minute, I don't have a show, I just have some tricks. And that was about 13 years ago. And I thought, give me a little notice and I'll put together a show. And that really started a bug that has become kind of a professional thing that I do as a side thing. And I really enjoy it, perform a lot for churches and organizations, and it's a lot of fun.
So you don't just do it for your church, you do it,
Yeah.
other people can contact you and say,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
wow. So, out of all the magicians that have ever lived, who's your favorite?
Gosh, that's a good question. So, I mean, Houdini comes to mind,
Yeah.
because he's so well known and all his escape and showmanship. I love Matt King right now in Las Vegas. He's real family oriented and a lot of fun, and so he's great to watch. Those are the 2.
The family thing is really important
Yeah.
because there's a bunch of nasty stuff out there.
Yeah. Magic, there's all kind of variety, and mine's fun, enjoyable. Really, all ages can enjoy magic, and so that's kind of the point, and that's what comes through in my shows.
Yeah. Do you, I'm just asking this because I want to know. When you're doing your normal preaching, pastoring, do you ever incorporate any of that?
Well, most people know now that I'm a magician, and I actually try to keep them pretty separate, but at the same time, they use me at my own church as well. We do special events, things for both kids and families, and so yeah, it gets incorporated. I haven't used it during a sermon yet, but that certainly could happen, so you never know.
So we were talking a little earlier about offerings. Any tricks with
With
any money?
With money, sure. I can show you how it is that that magicians make money disappear. Okay, so this is a little Canadian nickel right here, and let me show you this. So if you watch it real close, this was inspired by my daughter, by the way, but watch this. Okay, go ahead, come on. So little freaky things like that can make coins disappear, and so you never know what magicians have in their pockets,
That's really cool. People can get you on your website.
Yep,
Get up with you.
magictonythomas.com, and there's a contact sheet there, and yeah, you can fill out requests. I do organizations, churches. I don't do home birthday parties, but everything else.
You are so awesome.
Thank you.
Listen, go to his website. It's right down here. Check it out. And you may have magic in your blood. I don't know. But something kicked you in today that you'd like to get hold of him. Go to his website and check it out. Tony, you're absolutely fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't change the channel because we got more coming up.
Dr. Tim Weir wants people like you to enjoy life to the fullest, and he has written several books. These down-to-earth, easy-to-read resources will help you love life. For example, You're Not Crazy, An Overcomer's Guide to Fibromyalgia. This book has helped hundreds of people. Or How to Reboot Your Brain When Drugs and Therapy Have Not Worked. This amazing book will help you or a loved one retrain the brain. Wake Up and Dream is a wake-up call so you don't sleep through life. Go to www.drtimweir.com and order your copy today.
Having trouble sleeping at night? Do you toss and turn all night? Do you have leg or muscle pain? Dr. Tim Weir's Relax Formula is an all-natural supplement with no additives or preservative. It's a unique combination of vitamins and minerals that allows the body to get a deep sleep. Here's what real people are saying about Relax.
I slept for a full 8 hours. It was the first time that I had 8 hours of sleep, and I know over 5 years.
So, if you're not sleeping right, get Dr. Weir's formula, and you will have an amazing night's sleep. Go to relaxformula.com and order today. Relaxformula.com. That's relaxformula.com. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
You've been in an accident. Do you go to your family doctor, a chiropractor, or a physical therapist? If you think it doesn't matter, you might want to rethink that. You want someone with experience in treating car accident injuries, and only car accident injuries if you've been in one. You want Raleigh Injury Chiropractic. Raleigh Injury Chiropractic, 5821 Falls of News Road in Raleigh.
Hey, hope you enjoyed this episode of Loving Life. Thanks for being with me today. I want you to go to my website, drtimweir.com. Go to our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, all of those fancy things. It's all about loving life. So until next week, keep loving life. I'm inviting you to enjoy. Never mind. Dr. Tim Weir, and you're watching my. No. Crap. Grandfather. I'm gonna get these darn kids away from me.
Dad, it's all about choices.
Oh, God. Hey, you're watching Dr. Tim Weir Show. Something like that.
Listen, I'm taking chances for you, so stay tuned, because I'll be right back. I'm okay.
Dr. Tim Weir, I'm inviting you to enjoy my.